Good morning, welcome to today's video where we are doing my morning routine as a book girly. Good morning! Hi Milo, good morning, bud. Good morning. We have to start off with morning cuddles with Milo. Mwah. Oh, he got me good. It looks like today is a very foggy, gloomy start to our day. That is perfect because today is Sunday and I feel like a foggy, gloomy Sunday morning hits so hard. The only thing I feel like I need to do first thing in the morning is brush my teeth and do my little bit of skincare so that skincare can just set and prep for when I want to get ready fully for the day later on. I need to clean this mirror. That would have been better before deciding to do this video. Genuinely brushing my teeth already makes me feel like a better person. Okay, I need to just wash my face with some water. I never want to wash it first thing because one, there's nothing to wash off. All you did was sleep and you don't want to overwash your face. I do want to wash my hands though because I was petting Milo all morning. I actually need some more of this, but it is my favorite. I've had it for honestly quite a while and I use it sometimes like in the morning and in the evening. I like to take Milo out pretty much first thing so we can at least go to the bathroom, and then later in the morning we do our morning walk and everything. Okay, let's go. My shoes off. We need to wipe your paws because it is very wet outside and you love to walk everywhere in it. Yes, down. I'm coming for the paws, which you don't. Okay. Hey, I know you don't love it, but if you didn't mess around in dirt, we wouldn't be here. Don't think I didn't see your face sniffing everything as well. Ready for some breakfast? Oh, thank you so much. I'm gonna get Milo some water right now, but you guys can see that this is a mess. And if it is a mess when I first wake up and I don't have meetings to get out the door to or plans with friends or something, I'm gonna clean this 10 out of 10 times. Oh, for the junk journal, I was about to throw that away. Okay, Milo, I got your breakfast. I definitely feel better just having the odds and ends out of this space, but now I need to do the rest. Okay, it's about 7:45 and I have a video that needs to go live in 15 minutes. I have the thumbnail pretty much done. I just need to do all of the fun doodles. So now that I have at least the cluttered non-kitchen items out of my kitchen. I'm going to knock this out real quick, and then I'm gonna go back and do my dishes. Okay, I have my cup of coffee. That's exactly what I needed. Okay, I'm gonna sip on that while I just throw myself together a little bit. I just want to do kind of like an everyday makeup. I'm not going anywhere today. I just want to feel cute and put together a little bit. So I'm sure by this point you have figured out that this is more of a morning routine where I don't have work meetings first thing or plans with friends that I need to get up, get ready, and get out the door. I love a slow but productive kind of morning, and if I can help it, I don't want to wake up to an alarm. My body clock already wakes me up between 6:30 and 7:15, so unless I have something early going on, then I let my body just wake me up and tell me when it's rested and ready to go. It also depends on Milo how long I stay in bed, because I'm like always been this way, but I love to just like get up and get out of bed immediately. It's rare that I want to just like rot in bed all morning, but if he's in a cuddly mood, I will stay in bed as long as he lets me cuddle with him. So this morning you actually saw him on my pillow because he was asleep on the floor, but then I accidentally dropped my TV remote on the ground and then completely startled him, and he like jumped up on the bed, and you saw him laying on my pillow. He doesn't normally sleep on my pillow, but he was just like up and like, what's going on, Mom? Today we kind of just woke up and got out of bed pretty quickly. I have no plans this morning, and I want to take it slow. I mean, you guys saw me do some productive tasks. I will do that every morning to make me feel good for the rest of the day. So with that done, I want to take just 15 minutes and we'll see how it goes if I do more, but I want to take 15 minutes to just sit here and start my next read. I finished the last book I was reading last night, so I'm ready to start a new book, and that is going to be Beautiful Ugly by Alice Feeney. I read a lot of fantasy recently, so I kind of want to switch up the genre. I have the audiobook, so I have my headphones here, and I also have it on Kindle, so we're going to do a little hybrid read to just have a slow, easy morning. Milo tells me when he's ready for his morning walk and to go back outside. So I was sitting on the couch reading and he just kept coming up and staring at me, and I'm like, got it, yes sir. So I put back on my shoes. I also changed into some sweatpants instead of my pajamas to do this walk. And then when we're on our walk, we find a bench to sit on for 10, 15, 30 minutes. It depends on what my morning looks like, but we do this every morning because for those that are new and don't know Milo, he is my 10-month-old adolescent puppy. He has a lot of energy, and we have been really working on his just like excitement for everything and his inability to sit still. So I call this our training on the art of doing nothing. So depending on how much much time I have in the morning. Kind of depends on how long we sit on the bench, but we do that and he's just tethered sometimes. He wanders a lot. Sometimes he just sits immediately. Sometimes he lies down. He's gotten so much better at it to the point that now I can actually have my headphones on or my Kindle with me and read during that time. Before, early on in that training, wasn't an option because I was constantly like pulling him back, like, no Milo, come sit down, no Milo, come back. So I'm glad that we're reaching the point that I can actually do some reading on these as well. So we're gonna go ahead and listen to my audiobook while we're on the walk part, and then I will bring my Kindle for when we sit down on the bench. So we just got back inside, but I need to tell you how this walk went this morning. So when I typically start the walk, I let him kind of like sniff and wander in some grass areas to see if he needs to go to the bathroom before we actually start on like a walking path. He all of a sudden got like the zoomies, but he's on leash, so that can be a problem. I mean, you guys have seen the leash in some clips. That's the only like hands-free leash I have, which is great, but he loves to use it as like a tug-of-war when he gets super excited and he doesn't know what to do with that energy. So you can see that it's had some better days. But I was like, okay, we're not gonna have a successful walk if we start this now. So I took him to this like small dog park enclosed area that we have, and there's another dog there. So he had played with that dog once before, but they just got to run around for like 5 to 10 minutes, and that was perfect. Milo had no like fits and tantrums when I went to put his leash back on, and then we just went on a walk after that, and he was a perfect angel. I was just like, wow. That was perfect for him because he really just got to like run around and play with the dog. And then we had our walk, and then you guys saw that we did sit on the bench for, honestly, it was probably less than 10 minutes. At that point, we were both a little tired, and he definitely probably wanted some water. And if you could see, I don't know if you could see it on camera, I don't remember, but it was like kind of like wet grass and everything outside from the fog this morning. So his paws were like wet, and then we went into the dog park area that has like a lot of like dirt and stuff. So all of his paws were like, he needed to have like a quick little bath sesh when we came inside, which is literally, I just put him in the tub with like running water and I just like clean off his paws. He does really well at that, thank God, but we did that, and now he's just like knocked out on the ground. So that was a success. I think I read the first, or like listened, whatever, to the first 15% of Beautiful Ugly. I'm really liking it. It is off to such a good start. I mean, even the first chapter that we had, which I love that they're just titles. They don't even have like chapter 1 chapter title. It's just like, this is that. So I don't even know what chapter I'm on, but I've read 15% and it's so good. Yeah, after chapter 1, I was like, I'm intrigued. Like, you have chapter 1 and then it jumps a year later. Now I'm starving, so we are pausing the book. I'm gonna make some breakfast, and then I think I'm gonna sit outside on my balcony patio area to do some journaling and eat my breakfast. I feel like I have a few different breakfast options that I rotate through. I was on a really big like bagel sandwich kick, which I definitely still have, but just a bit less often now that I have some other options to rotate through. I also love a good like protein smoothie. I use the Boost protein drinks, then like freeze some bananas and like have that with like a peanut butter chocolate banana smoothie. And then I have recently gotten into more like a breakfast burrito situation. So good. And this morning we're having a yogurt bowl. So I just use the like high protein yogurts, and then I cut up some strawberries, I have blueberries, and then I have some granola. Oh, I think I have honey, actually. I think I bought some. So we'll use that if I have it. And then I do have some cottage cheese that I'm really craving. So we're gonna have like the yogurt bowl, and then on the side, a little bit of cottage cheese. And then I still have a little bit of my coffee left, so I'll heat it up before we head outside. But let me make this. I think while I eat breakfast, I am gonna watch a YouTube video because so many people have posted this morning. So I'm going to listen while I eat, and then when I'm done eating, I am going to do my morning journaling. We just got back inside and it was so nice to sit out there for that 15 to 20 minutes doing the tasks that I could have easily done sitting on my couch or at my kitchen table, but just instead getting outside, breathing some fresh air. And I feel like I have to talk about this because this is part of my morning routine that I recommend the most to everyone. I feel like I've noticed such a shift in my productivity and overall mood for the rest of the day when I get outside for that 5 to 10 to 15 minutes every morning. That's not just like taking my dog out to go to the bathroom and we come right back in, but more of the sitting outside, whether or not it's sitting on the bench with Milo or just me going out to my balcony to do whatever task. I have noticed that it has made my mood tremendously better and my overall productivity throughout the rest of the day so much better because I'm just starting off on the right foot. It's the same premise as like making your bed first thing in the morning. You've already like completed a task in a way, but there's just something about sitting outside and breathing fresh air and like feeling like the sun or just a breeze, whatever it is, that makes me feel so good in the morning. So whether or not you are doing your morning doom scroll, eating breakfast, drinking your coffee, journaling, reading, whatever it is, that is your homework for this week. Get outside and do that mundane task because I'd be so curious if doing that for a week, if you noticed a shift in your overall mood and productivity in your day, or if you already do that, I'd be curious if you also feel that shift throughout the rest of your day. So that is your homework or your question of the day. I think it is about 11:15 now, so we're definitely ending the morning and heading into lunchtime, so I want to go ahead and wrap up today's video. Everything you guys saw me do today are definitely things that I do every single morning, but depending on work or plans I have with friends, then that kind of varies how long I take to do each task, but these are all the things that I try to make sure I get done before I start the rest of my day. I love the quote that I've seen about you have to start your day doing something for yourself before you do things for other people. So taking your morning routine seriously, I feel like really sets the tone for the rest of your day because you are already setting the tone of doing something that's self-care, something that is good for your body, your mind, and then you can start your work day where you are doing tasks for your boss, your client, or even like hanging out with friends. Like you're still giving a part of yourself to your friend and like maybe it's yapping at lunch, like, but you are still able to feel fueled yourself before giving your time and energy to your friends, to your family, to your coworkers, whatever it may be. So I feel like I have really nailed down my morning routine and I'm so glad that I could share it with you guys. I'd be curious what a non-negotiable is for your mornings, whether or not it is coffee or doom scrolling or getting outside, reading your book. Like I'd just be curious, what is something you do every single morning? Thank you guys so much for joining me this morning, and I will see you in my next video.